What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing another unboxing, and I've got the 1/6 scale Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness figures by Hot Toys. So we're going to get into unboxing this right now. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm wearing some more Superman merch because I've always got to represent my boy Superman even when I'm opening something Marvel. So let's get into it. All right, look at that. That is very nice. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. 1/6 scale collectible figure. Beautiful box. And I'm going to be keeping the box because the box will contain the extra accessories that come with the figure that I will not be using because there's multiple hands and everything that you can use. So. Plus, it's a nice box. I'm not going to throw this away. It's like the Superman box from my other video. It's a nice box. And Doctor Strange is one of my favorite Marvel characters too, so he was the first figure that I decided to buy. This one is not available on most websites, most places. You can't find this, so I needed to go to eBay. Found this on eBay brand new, so yeah. I've got another Hot Toys figure coming. I'll be doing an unboxing for that as well. But you'll see that in another one, obviously. All right. Again, beautiful box. So, okay. We'll do it this way so you guys can see first. Ooh, I don't know if you can see any of that or not with the plastic there. We're just gonna set it off to the side. I'm gonna take a look at this. Ooh, that's nice. It's very nice. All right. We're gonna gently, we're not gonna rip it open like a barbarian or anything. All right. I am by no means a professional when it comes to unboxing videos. So, all right. So we've got two Doctor Strange heads, the Eye of Agamotto. We've got his stand there. We've got some spell stuff. There's his sling rings, some magical stuff, the cloak of levitation, some handcuffs, and I'm not sure what that is down there. And then we've also, here's all the stuff that was on top. We've got some dragon things, all the different gestures, Book of Vishanti. It's got the little instruction booklet that comes with it. So we're gonna flip this open. All right, I've read the instructions, kind of skimmed over them, so now we're gonna start taking stuff out. Eye of Agamotto there. We've got Mr. Strange himself, so we're gonna take this off. We're gonna keep everything that we get for him. All right, guys, after a bit of struggle, I managed to get him out of the box. I mean, it wasn't a struggle to get him out of the box, but I took all of the plastic wrap that was on his face and arms and legs. One of the hands popped out. I mean, they're supposed to pop out so you can change out the hands, but I couldn't get it back in there. It kept falling out. So you didn't see that. I took his cape out. I could not get the cape to connect. There's a magnetic clip for the cape to go on there. One side would go on, the other side would fall off, so I wouldn't say fragile, just, I don't know, but the cape is posable, but I'll show you here and I'll give you a look. Now, the stand is not like magnetic, so it won't hold the figure in place. So you got to be very careful with how you pose it. You can't be, stomping around, or, you can't just, I don't know. I'm still learning. This is my very first Hot Toy product. I'm very excited. Like I said, Doctor Strange is one of my favorite characters. I'm not going to do super dynamic poses just because I don't know how to pose figures. There's this term that I learned called museum posing, where to preserve the figure to make it last longer, you just put it in a museum pose, which is what you saw, where it's just, arms down to the side, neutral stance, just keep it in a museum pose. I don't care if mine is posed dynamically, like in a cool pose. I might try it, But for now, I'm just happy that he's out of the box, and we're going to just put him out there and, So I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put them. And I will at some point, once I feel brave enough, switch out the arms and use some of the effects, because I want to do like the, you know, where he's got the hands out with the discs of power, you know. I want to do that at some point and have his arms out like that and try that, you know. I'll be brave enough to try that. And then I also want to do the one where he's got like the fingers out, you know, with the stuff around his wrists and stuff. I might try that eventually, but for now I just want to get him displayed. All right, so here he is, as you can see, nice and posed up. Basically, I've got him right here on this little stand. This is where I used to keep my movies, but I moved them all into my other room. But here he is next to right underneath the wall of celebrities. I've also added more photos to my wall of celebrities. But Doctor Strange is gonna go right there. I think it's a nice place to start my collection. So he's gonna go right there. And I've got more coming. I've got one more figure coming in right now, and that figure is gonna go right next to Doctor Strange. And I think I'm just gonna keep him in this museum style pose for now, because it looked fine to me. It looks good standing there. Like I said, until I'm brave enough to, you know, change poses and stuff. So yeah. So there you all have it. That is my unboxing of the 1/6 scale Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness figure by Hot Toys. My first ever Hot Toys figure. This one is a popular one because you can't find it on the regular sites that you would buy these kind of toys from. I put myself on the wait list for this figure, and then I found it overseas from an Australian website, but I waited too long to buy it, and then the tariffs kicked in, and then they also stopped shipping to America for stuff like this. I went to go buy it, and it wouldn't let me finish, so I was like, no! So eBay came in clutch. I went to eBay, and I found a buyer in America with a brand new one, and I bought that. Same thing for the second Hot Toys figure that I have coming in. There was only one new version of this figure available in all of the United States on eBay, and so I bought it immediately. That'll be here in the coming week. From when this is filmed, I'll do an unboxing for that. It's another one of my favorite Marvel characters. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but Doctor Strange is one of my favorite Marvel characters. And this other person, it is a she. I will tell you that. That's the hint. It is a she. So yeah. Thanks again so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate the views that you all gave me on the Superman J&D Studios unboxing. It's my most popular video ever. It's got like 420 views last time I checked. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I wanna eat now. I'm gonna relax, and I'm gonna enjoy seeing this here. I'm gonna forget that I have this, and then when I wake up and I come out here, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, and I'm gonna have a big smile on my face and just admire it. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys next time for more adventures. Same time, same channel. See ya.